So for me, I think we have to ask ourselves the question, does everybody cut their cloth the same? Does everybody eat the same way? Does everybody move the same way? I know, for example, Black Sharif did interviews where he was asked about the VGMAs. Those interviews were granted because of the VGMAs. You don't necessarily have to get up and say, vote, vote, vote. Ideally, you should, right? You want to galvanize your team. But there are artists that I know that galvanize their team without posting it on social media. Example, case in point, Sarkodie has groups, groups and groups of, like WhatsApp groups that they communicate directly. They don't necessarily communicate on social media. Shatta, Stoneboy, these people have access to their fan pages and their fan teams without necessarily coming out and posting it on social media and saying, hey, do this for me. So it's hard to say this is the right way to do it. He's right. If you want to take advantage of a situation and you want to use it as like the #1 selling point for, promoting yourself and getting your artists out there and brand equity and everything, 100% go ahead. You can't say Camido didn't promote. You can't say that. You cannot say George Britton did not go out and write stories about Artist of the Year. What you are saying is you're making the comparison to Black Sharif, and you've been doing that all, like this whole period. And my point to you is not everybody does things the same way. You might stand in a church and advertise yourself, right? I might not. And somebody might decide to post on social media and once. And the impact and reach that they'll get, you won't get going to 75 churches. That's the reality on the ground. Somebody might post it on their story, you miss it. It doesn't mean they didn't post. Like, people are paying the video to post on their story. People pay Khloe Kardashian $1 million to post on her story. Because her impact for her story goes further than 10 tables of men.
Bella.
Okay, you hold on. I'll let her land. I'll let you come in because Bulldog also has to speak.
Successfully.
No, hold on. Let me just but let me ask her a follow-up question. So in that case, then, would you say that they raised her expectation too high?
I mean,
or did she actually deserve the buzz?
I think that they did her a disservice. The reason why I'm saying they did her a disservice is because one thing you're not looking at when you look at the benefits of social media is the negative side of social media. In Ghana, we have a proper troll system where people will make it their end-all and be-all to attack everything you do. By pushing her and saying, yes, we want to get votes for her, is one thing. But by saying, no, there's no way the Black Sharif didn't, we're going to take it all the way. We will not accept any other results.
They said it was non-negotiable.
It was non-negotiable. Now it becomes a trolling point. Now, for somebody who is her first step into, like, the VGMA limelight, unfortunately, in the next run for her next album, which will probably be successful, trust me, the trolls are going to be ready for that. They're going to take you on that point. It's something similar to what happened to people like Papi Kujo, where there was so much expectation. When it didn't happen, it turned into a negative thing. Where later on in life, you might be doing all the good things under the sun, but those trolls are going to remind you of that. And I just think it's a little unfortunate. Diana Hamilton, a few years ago, was introduced into the system, didn't get Artist of the Year. Second time around, it was like a gradual conversation. I'm not saying everybody should use the same strategy, but I'm saying understand that there's also a negative.
But why give power to the trolls? I mean, because then
you've
it
given
means
power
that
to the trolls.
By just promoting her?
You've given power to the trolls in the way that you did it.
But in a good way as well. People who may not have heard Wayemi Ye, at the time when they were heavily promoting it, a lot of people went to listen to it. They went to watch the video.
That's the positive side. Now, when your next project comes out and you start talking about this is the next project and we're going for the VGMAs or the next best thing, what happens is they start reminding you of what did you say on the red carpet? That you would have to double check your votes. They'll be counting your votes.
I don't want to heckle you.
Somebody said something like they'll be counting the votes or something. We're not going to accept any other results.
Yeah.
Right? People are going to say hashtag no other results accepted.